Let's rock.
Every week it does this. This is the
She's there.
5 on 5 podcast presented by Direct Music Service and Nuke's Hot Sauce, our favorite hot sauce. We've been preaching the gospel to everyone. I am one of your hosts, Phenom, coming to you live from Chicago, Illinois. To my right, coming to you live from Portland, Oregon, it's Jupiter Williams.
Hot Portland, Oregon. Muggy Portland, Oregon.
Oh, like 115 Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
Record heat, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Yeah. To my bottom left, coming to you live from brisk, very cold Las Vegas, it's Nick Lopez. And our special guest today, down the street from me in Chicago, Illinois, make some noise for Stratus.
Let's go.
What is good, sir? How are we?
Dude, I'm feeling good. I can't. You feel like you can't complain this year. Shit just keeps getting more normal, and I just keep getting in a better mood.
Good.
Yeah, I see that you're back to traveling. You're back to touring. You have a festival that we're going to go to in Salt Lake City.
I'm so glad you're making the van ride down there. Returning to true form.
Yeah, we're getting in a van and going to a dubstep show. What year is this?
Yeah, that's great.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what's
the year of rebirth.
Stratus, you're no stranger to the show. I know we talked about this last time I was in town. What we do around these parts, every week we compare two artists head to head, their top 5 songs as viewed, most popular on Spotify. Last week was my pick. This week is Jupiter's pick. Travis, what do you got for us?
All right. So growing up, my mom had a very wide range of music. So it's like, you know, we would listen to Whitney Houston and then turn around and listen to Celine Dion. We listen to Michael Jackson and turn around and listen to George Michael, right? Well, these two artists we definitely did this with. We have Luther Vandross versus Michael Bolton. Y'all know how I love these two, so I'm so happy that is my pick.
Okay.
Sick.
I love that.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Stratus, feel free to sidebar listen to these songs in private, on quiet if you need to. I might have to for some of these Michael Bolton songs.
Oh, come on. I played all these Michael Bolton songs, Colin. You should know these.
Listen, man, just because you're listening.
Look, man.
Oh, no. You were listening because every single time I play them, I go, Colin, listen.
Now you know he's ignoring you.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Thousands of people
for sure.
Just get on the mic and be like, "Excuse me, Colin, I need you to listen to this."
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Just Michael Bolton singing. I love it. Okay, so round 1, we have Luther Vandross, Never Too Much, versus Michael Bolton, How Am I Supposed to Live Without You? What a ballad. What a ballad. What a ballad. Let me just put it out there like that.
Strong ballad.
What a ballad.
Okay, who is
all right?
Let me do a quick refresher. Hold on.
Yeah, okay. Who doesn't?
Let me go at least second. I need a.
Yeah, that's fine. Who doesn't need a refresher? And then we'll start with them.
All right, I can go. Or Nick. I know Nick. Are you? Maybe Nick's getting a refresher.
I'm good to go. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll lead this off here. Luther always works in every single time, tried and true. You can just run that and people will lose their minds every single time. And it's fucking Luther. Point blank, period.
Luther. Both Luthers. Big Luther and Little Luther. I don't care.
I'm going Luther. Neek.
Luther every time.
Yeah.
Every time. There's not very many like Luther's top 5. I didn't really look what they were, but if they're strong Luther songs, I can't see this not being a sweep.
Yeah, no, Luther swept around. He's got my vote.
That's fair.
All right, that's a sweep for Luther.
And that's nothing against Michael Bolton. I'm just saying that Luther's best songs are some of the best songs in music history.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, for sure.
This is true.
Okay, round 2. We have Dance with My Father versus When a Man Loves a Woman. Come on, another ballad.
That's a strong round. That's a great round.
Ballad. We're talking ballads, y'all. Ballads and big hair. Michael Bolton. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a little more neck and neck. They're kind of on the same playing field.
Yeah.
What's the Michael Bolton song again?
When a Man Loves a Woman.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. For anyone listening, we're recording this morning at what time is it here? It's noon in Chicago. This is very rare. This is rare. We're doing a Sunday show. We're recording very early. I'm in a hotel that has a sink next to the bed. We're just doing things different today. I'm going to go with Michael Bolton on this one.
Oh, man.
I hate that Luther song. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not his best.
It's not.
Song.
It's when the chorus kicks in and when a man loves a woman, it's like he says it with his chest. Like that shit.
Yes, man.
That's it.
He put so much power in it, man.
Banger.
Yeah. A little bit of that vocal fry on there, man. That's a good track.
So Stratus, you going with Michael Bolton?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Dance with My Father is not what I look for in a Vandross track, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm a sucker for those real earnest, just cheesy ballads too. And When a Man Loves a Woman is prime.
That's about as cheesy as you can get.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's absurd, but there's something about it.
There he is. There he is. Got beautiful golden locks. Look
what
at
a
that.
handsome man.
Look at that.
Yo.
Look at that. Boy can sing.
He fucks. This is
for sure.
No, that hair is a power move.
He's on this new show with the new girl, whoever that girl that played the new girl, and it's called it's the celebrity dating show. It's the new celebrity dating show.
Oh yeah,
and he co-hosted with her, and he sings all these weird songs, and he's just amazing. It's Michael Bolton.
Michael fucking Bolton.
Are you kidding me?
Let's go. Come on.
Yo.
That was right before he moved over to pop.
Leather jacket.
Yeah, man.
No shirt.
Hey, he was a lead singer for a rock band, bro.
That's about to be me in the fall.
Singing for a rock band?
No, leather jacket, no shirt.
It's like, word. Okay.
Tight.
That's the oldest look possible.
Yeah, bold.
Yeah. My family, like all the women in my family, stand for Dance with My Father again. They cry their eyes out every time.
Yeah.
But
wait, Nick, what was your vote again? Was it
I haven't voted yet.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So my family is like, they all cry over Dance with My Father again.
Yeah.
I've never liked that song very much. But I get it. And dance with my father again. I mean, not Dance with My Father. How Am I Supposed to Live Without You?
No.
No. When a Man Loves a Woman. Sorry, it's early.
It's all good.
The key change in that song is fucking fire. So
he hits it too.
That key change is sick. That song rips.
Michael Bolton, man, come on. I tell you, listen, Michael Bolton got a sweep right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Who thought it was going to happen? Luther. Who thought it was going to happen?
I literally just said I didn't think it was going to happen.
It's Michael Bolton.
Swept Luther and his father right off the dance floor.
All the way off the dance floor.
Took the broom and said, "Club is closed. Bolton's in town."
Bolton's here.
Let's go round 3.
Okay. Round 3. Endless Love with Mariah Carey versus Said I Loved You, But I Lied. God, another ballad. Said I love you, but I lied. Come on. Michael Bolton. He's a sleeper. He's a dark horse.
He's a
dark horse. I'm telling you.
I said I love you, but I lied. That's a hard statement.
Oh, bro, come on.
That's something that a dude wearing a leather jacket with no shirt would say.
Actually, in the music video,
or was this a different era?
No, same era. But in the music video, he was wearing a jean button-up shirt tucked in, and he was singing on top of like these rocky mountains. Just singing to the sky.
Bolton fucks. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it 2 more times during this episode.
Michael Bolton, man.
Michael
That's
Bolton.
a crazy song title.
Said I love you, but I lied.
I'm saying.
And he was singing that shit.
The most disrespectful shit. It's the best.
Yo,
that's on some Future shit.
You know there was people.
Exactly.
There was people for sure listening to Bolton, and they're like, "Oh, how am I supposed to live without you?" When a man loves a woman, they're like, "He's gonna come again with the feel good heat. We're in love. We're in romance." And Michael's like, "Hold the phone. I lied about the whole fucking thing."
Yeah,
I'm saying.
And he's
not
got
like
tucked in.
I said I loved you, but I regret that.
No,
I love you, but
no, it's an old ass title.
I said I loved you, but I may have been mistaken.
No.
I said I loved you.
That's
on
too.
accident.
That's too nice.
Fuck
man.
you! I lied.
Fuck you! I just lied about it.
Yeah.
It's a bad man. It's a bad man.
I'm going Bolton.
Oh my god. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, if
I'm
not just
Bolton.
for like the ethos of the track, I'm going Bolton.
It's
so hard.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's a dark horse. He is a dark horse right now.
Bolton with 2 brooms on the dance floor.
Yeah, this is not where I thought this was going. I'm actually.
Yeah, right.
Is Luther even on the dance floor against Michael Bolton? I don't know.
I'm like,
I mean, we haven't even started dancing with Michael Bolton yet, man. we're still slow dancing right now.
Michael
I think
Bolton,
that's what's gonna.
Yo, Michael Bolton makes Luther look like an opening act.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
One of the greatest voices in showbiz is getting
YouTube commenters come for Phenom's head on that one. I didn't say that one. Man, you're gonna get all of DC riled up on that one.
Wait, is there some change in here? Because I'll change my mind. I'll change my whole fucking tone if change.
No, there's no change in here. Yo, okay. Low key. It's just go.
Go.
Okay. Right. All right. Round four. Luther, I'd Rather versus Michael Bolton, To Love Somebody.
Yo, come on. Bolton.
Hey, this is old. I mean, this is like the 2000s Luther.
It's not that great.
It's not.
Well, I'm doing a refresher.
I'd rather have been.
I'm going with Michael Bolton.
It was kind of like too sappy for the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's grown folks music.
It was almost too sappy for grown folks music, I felt like. No?
I feel like only grown folks were listening to that. And by grown folks, I mean our parents. Like, I know, real right? Grown folks. Like they're the only one. Yeah.
Michael Jordan pants.
Yeah, Michael Jordan pants, Gator shoes.
That's all that comes to mind.
It's S-Curl. Spice Adams type.
Yeah, exactly.
The character Spice Adams plays.
It's a little oil spots on the do-rag.
Yo, a lot of lavender. Hella lavender.
Is hella lavender. This is a lot of shea butter. This is anti-music,
a lot of shea butter. Exactly.
So I'm going with Michael Bolton.
A lot of African statues.
Wait, is Bolton just gonna sweep again?
Fam, I'm telling you, he's a dark horse. People sleep on Michael Bolton, man. I've been telling people this.
Stratus.
I think when you examine it, I'm shocked that I'm going Bolton for a third round in a row. I feel like Luther's popular tracks are kind of doing him dirty though too.
They are. This is by Spotify's algorithms, and they are kind of doing them dirty.
Bolton with the 3-piece sweep.
I'll tell you.
Shocker of the year so far.
This actually might be. This might be a tough one, actually. Okay, so Luther, Always and Forever, versus Michael Bolton, Go the Distance. Now, Go the Distance is from the Hercules movie, I believe.
Yeah,
it's from the soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Wait, from the animated Hercules?
Yeah.
Like the good one?
Yeah.
That was in Hercules.
I think so. I believe so.
I'm trying to remember what scene that was over. It sounds insane to put that in there.
Nick, can you number crunch that?
I'm doing a number crunch right now.
Can we get a fact check?
Yep.
Yeah. Hold on.
Actually, that's pretty on brand for like that era.
It is, right?
Yeah, the credit sequence. I mean, the production on Always and Forever, though. It's pretty...
So good. It's so good.
Better.
Yo,
it just feels better.
I'm Luther, man.
Luther, yeah, see.
This Bolton song is baloney.
I mean, is it?
It starts off. I mean, it's just a Disney ass song.
That's you can like hear that they almost like commissioned him for Hercules 1999.
Yeah, this is it. This was on.
Was it written for the movie?
Yeah, this was made for the movie.
That's insane.
A lot of people were on here. The album also includes a single version of "Go the Distance" by Michael Bolton.
Hey, let's go.
Do they have like an original soundtrack with?
I think so.
Michael Bolton and yeah.
Well, they have. The funny thing is Danny DeVito did the voice of one of the characters on there, and so that means Danny DeVito has a song on the soundtrack.
Naturally. We should have put Danny DeVito Spotify in today.
For real.
I'm inspired to actually see if that's
there. I'm also doing a number crunch on that. Luther has my vote on this one.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I believe that's a remake, right?
Always and Forever.
I think that
Forever? Yeah.
I think that was one of the old 50 songs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito has a top 5, and 2 of them are the Hercules soundtrack.
Wow. Okay, good for him.
But it looks like it looks like he has 3 singles. I'm not sure what's going on.
That's what. Yeah. Did he have like an Eddie Murphy phase where he would?
Where he started recording shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like really seriously.
Right. Yeah. Really.
That I want to
like
see.
Rick James in the production.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson
writing on
music
tracks. Video of the studio music video.
Yeah.
I gotta figure this out. I don't know if these are tracks, but one of them is Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs.
Because he's
and then one is called Doug the Bug, and that's like that Spotify has that as a single, and they can't take that away from us. Out loud, I don't know what that is.
I need to see.
Very low numbers on here.
Ah.
Doug the Bug featuring 42 Doug.
That has to be not right. The 2019 Danny DeVito single "Doug the Bug" sounds like the metadata got messed up.
Yeah, for real.
Can't be fucking real.
He's flying way under the radar with that. I'm gonna bring back Doug the Bug, and we're gonna start playing that in the club.
Let's go.
And Meek is gonna be so furious about that.
I hate the idea already.
Meek, listen to this song.
Yeah, Meek, this one's
his
for
whole
you.
His whole discography is the Hercules soundtrack.
Yeah.
And Doug the Bug.
What a man.
So I don't know if he
what a man.
just refound his passion for it or something, but
it's a good accomplishment, actually.
Yo,
that's a powerful discography.
Let's take this into the lightning round.
Wait, just say it. We have to establish who won that.
Oh, Michael Bolton won. The dark horse, bro.
The whole thing or the last round?
The man with the beautiful golden locks. He doesn't have them anymore, though. But come on, it's Michael Bolton via Spotify algorithms.
Yes.
Put that out there. Okay.
Also via the hair, though. The hair. I mean, I'm biased towards Bolton just for those press picks. Those are just.
It's pretty good.
Top tier.
No, it's pretty good. Yeah.
I want to say,
good. And the man is just singing from the heart too.
Oh yeah.
I want to see a picture of Luther with Michael's hair photoshopped onto him.
There's got to be something. Did Luther ever have long hair?
No. Well, I mean, he had that Jerry curl that was.
That's as close as.
I mean, it was kind of like it was just. It wasn't like a. Yeah, it was still a fade.
It didn't have enough length to it.
My mom said she was so heartbroken when Luther Vandross came out as gay. And I don't know if you guys have ever watched like Luther interviews, but I'm like, Mom, how
did you not see it? Oh my God.
When people were surprised about Liberace.
Yeah, like I'm like, Mom, that Luther was
paying attention.
Yeah.
Just blown away.
Blown away. Mind blown. I'm
Her
like,
chances were shot.
Not have known.
Yo,
you watched that Arsenio interview? I'm like, he's wearing all sequins.
Yeah.
It was not a red flag back then, apparently.
Yeah, they missed that red flag for sure.
Yeah, people didn't pick up on it.
He was really sassy with it too.
Yeah, he basically was Sylvester, bro.
Yeah.
Your mom was like, I just want to have a talk. Let me say something. Trying to finesse Luther.
Yeah. Let me just say something.
No, let me just say something. Let me have a talk.
Oh man, finessing Luther, that's funny as fuck.
Yo,
lightning round, let's go.
The lightning round here. Patrick, it's a this or that. You can tell us as little or as much as you want about your choice. You're only keeping one. Let's start with this. Steely Dan or Gangstar?
I gotta go Steely Dan.
Okay.
I think so.
The Roots or NERD?
That's... So just picking one of these like erase them from history, erase like their legacy and their influence, or is it just something that I want to listen to? Or is that up to me?
You can only...
That's up to you.
Shit. I gotta go NERD.
Okay. Fergie or Lizzo?
Fuck.
That is right.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn! I don't want to pretend to like either one more. That's tough. Let's go Fergie for the legacy. And Fergie for that NBA Finals rendition of the national anthem. Because that's my favorite thing to listen to in the world. I've listened to that shit brushing my teeth. I love that video.
It's so bad.
It's the craziest thing that's happened in the last couple of years.
I know Nick has to say something.
Yeah, Nick, what's up, Nick?
Okay, what's up?
I just love Fergie clips. They're hilarious. She has so many moments that are just hilarious.
Yeah.
That and the front flip cartwheel while singing is still my favorite.
I had that in my head that was Lady Gaga or something. That's right.
That's Fergie.
No. That's
I know this because I don't
know
why. I watch that video at least 15 times a year.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Anytime like the cut version comes on and it just loops, I just like get hypnotized and I watch it for like 20 minutes.
It hypnotizes you?
It's insane.
I'm pulling up this clip right now. She's just
I have to
wilding
load
out
it
here,
up too.
Just that's yeah, okay. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Rearing
At
up.
least she tried. Dude, with the audio too.
Well, yeah, I didn't really.
I mean,
put the audio in it, but.
Yo, I feel like
she's singing with it too.
Oh, it's trying to hold the note.
She does it again. I forgot.
Yeah,
she does it twice, and then turns around and does it the other way.
She's just like, I am killing this shit right now.
It's funny because on the second, like the mic kind of goes away from her mouth.
It's like, that's so dumb. I can't live without those two clips. I can't live without those two clips.
You know, she gets back to the green room and she's like, Beyonce can never.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. That was the vibe after the national anthem too. She was just like, I did that.
Nobody's ever done it like that.
That's true.
America, right? That's like 9 a.m. You're pulling that shit.
Yeah.
What do you think Michael Jackson's gonna do that? No, you solidified yourself as one of the greats. It's 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Yeah, it was probably like 8:30 in the morning. One-handed cartwheel, front flips, just like.
Just in the green room.
Points.
Like,
she gets points.
Just
fucking go.
She was boofing before that.
There was that one time she peed her pants.
Oh my God, on stage? That was great. That was great.
And kept going.
She's great, man.
One thing about I don't know. One thing about Fergie is she's gonna fucking go for it.
She is.
I mean, that's the only
thing. All, man.
Wait. We gotta address something real quick. This is a next level of setting a statement. When you pee your pants to set the statement, when you're like, yo, I'm gonna piss my pants right here just to teach you a fucking lesson.
I bet that's what she talked about with Will.i.am and what's his name, Apple.
Yeah, Apple.
What's his name, Banana? Hey, give my man here. Grab Banana.
Is it his name Apple?
Yeah,
his name is Apple.
What's the long-haired one's name? What's funny is Apple's the one that I feel like everybody forgets.
Really?
Oh, the long hair is like
Taboo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's so funny. What's his name? Apple. That's his name.
What is this guy's name?
She was back there like, yo, guys.
Guess.
That's so funny. She's telling them she's gonna do it. She's like, I'm gonna fucking pee my pants.
And they didn't ask for it.
They're like, Fergie, don't do that. don't do it. She's like, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, they got us talking.
I'm gonna assert my dominance.
That's
like, and I'm not gonna let you know what time of the show I'm gonna do it either.
Yeah.
Don't slip. Watch your step.
Hold on, what song was it during? Do you know?
Let me do a number crunch.
Oh my God.
Yo, that's such a power move.
It is.
That's like crying on command.
I hope it was to Lady Humps or whatever that song was named.
Lady Humps. Yo, if you're standing in line to get your Black Eyed Peas name and they come down to you and you're like, we're just gonna call you Apple. And
you gotta be okay with it. He barely says a word though. So it's like
he's in the press shots. I don't recall a single lyric from him ever.
Right. He just gets up there and dances dope.
Yeah.
Here's a
cool hair.
Here's a quote. I'm running on and we jump and we do let's get it started. And I get crazy and I jump and I run across the stage and my adrenaline was going and gosh, she explained. I wish it didn't happen. It was so embarrassing.
And gosh.
And just gosh.
Oh gosh.
Yo, how do you top that though?
The national anthem.
Do the NBA national anthem.
Yeah, that topped it.
Yeah.
Gotta be the only way. You're like, y'all remember me from peeing my pants, but wait till you see this.
Because I mean, think about this though. She, in front of all these athletes, she was trying to prove a point by saying, "Hey, Marvin Gaye did the national anthem for the All-Star game, and it was the best rendition ever. So I was inspired to do it like that."
If you like Marvin, you're gonna love this.
She hit us with like a timepiece too.
Shit,
like,
the Marvin Gaye estate should have sued her, not Pharrell and Robin Thicke. The hell? They sued the wrong people.
Can't even talk about that.
No, we can't.
No, we can't. They're gonna sue us now. Fuck, Warren. I hope you got some money for us.
Yeah, I hope you have some money aside for that.
Jesus.
Yo, fuck. All right. I'm just thinking about the front flips now. The
cartwheel flips, man. I can't.
I'm telling you, they're hypnotizing.
Yeah, I can't unsee that.
If you get the cut where it's the 4 in a row, I mean, you will look up and it'll be sundown. You're like, where the fuck did my day go?
Could you imagine seeing someone DJing doing that while they're DJing? Just
That's
like,
I'm gonna start peeing my pants and doing cartwheels during sets. No one will forget that. That'll be talked about forever.
Forever. Look,
start doing acrobatics, pissing in my pants. That's foolproof right there. That's 2021 branding.
Let's go.
That's 2021.
Yeah.
That's do something. I've been in quarantine for a year. Wait till you see this.
Yeah, this is what I came up with. You're gonna love this.
Back to the drawing board. The Baby or Lil Baby?
The Baby.
Okay.
I mean, there's something. Every song is starting to sound the same, and not like but like literally. There's some of them that are like the flow has even the same. Even falls off the grid the same way. And my favorite thing ever is when he talks about switching the flow up in Bop, and then he proceeds to have the same flow for the rest of the song.
Yeah,
I love that. But I do. I mean, I don't know. I love that shit.
That's just like Kendrick on Fucking Problems.
Yeah.
He says, "Ain't nobody dresses fresher than me or dresses like me," but in the video, all three of them were dressing the same.
Yeah. I'm wondering if there's like a PA that brought that up during the shoot.
Yeah, right.
Or something, and they were just like, "That's too late.
It's too late. We already got it.
We got him for 20 minutes. We got to get the
shot." Diddy or Rick Ross?
See, this is one of those contributions to the culture versus
music,
actual skill. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Diddy was important for, I feel like, New York culture, but Ross, something about his voice is like that always sticks with me. I'm big on like the timbre of people's voices.
Well,
Diddy can barely rap too.
Here's my question for you though.
Okay.
So you said about DaBaby, he keeps the same flow. Rick Ross keeps the same entire flow his entire career, and he's made it a staple. And it's the same flow, but it sounds different each album, which is weird. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't overanalyze the same flow quality because I feel like there's a lot of artists that. I mean, that it becomes like a staple at a certain point, I guess.
Yeah.
But, but Ross, it's kind of the same reason I like Ferg and Maxo so much. Just the timbre of their voices. It lends itself so well to like fucking with those acapellas for like edits and stuff is so fun just because they have such distinct voices and just the Ross. This is my favorite ad-lib ever. I think.
Same.
Yeah. So maybe for that alone, he gets the points. These are wild.
Here's the
These
thing
are
about
wild either ors too.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about keeping the same flow though. So Ross wrote for Diddy on Diddy's last album, and it's Ross's flow.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. I think he has to like give him that, like the instructions are that specific.
Yeah,
where he has to give him like every part of it. I can't just give him lyrics and have him figure out his own shit.
You have to give him like a demo track.
Yeah, and just follow it like you're tracing.
You think Diddy was rapping on top of the demo and then they just cut the demo out? And they're like, all right, this is. I think you got it. I think you got it this time.
Yeah.
There was a tweet I saw the other day that was it was DaBaby. He goes, "Who I got to talk to get Jay-Z on a song?" And somebody responded, "Jay-Z not rapping on those Rocky and Bullwinkle."
There's been a couple like the last samples that have been on his records have been like wild choices. The Bullwinkle asked me, who the fuck said that?
Yo, somebody tweeted
or something?
the baby featuring Jeff McCall. I'm like, yo. Let's see here. Okay. Bowie or Queen?
I feel like either choice is bound to piss someone off to their core. But personally, just the music I've connected with more over my life, I gotta go Queen, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. Just like Freddie as an artist, I feel like I've known better throughout my life than Bowie. I didn't have the proper Bowie education, I think, coming up.
Yeah. I mean, it's Freddie Mercury at the end of the day, and it's like,
that's what I'm saying.
Even if either way you pick, this was one of those that I feel like either way you pick, you're not wrong. And there's no wrong answers per se, but also it's Bowie versus Freddie Mercury.
Picking between like two monoliths.
Yeah.
I feel like Mercury's kind of at the top of the totem pole on any monolith list. Almost. I don't know if that's
it's true.
Wrong, but yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta go Queen.
Weekend or Party Next Door?
Weekend. I love that dude's voice. Personally. All these new records that he's doing that are really like just straight 80s pop songs.
Yeah.
Somehow, like it lends itself so well. I'm kind of glad that he like switched it up from the kind of like
from the dark, druggy after
the real dark and like greasy, kind of trippy, slow trap stuff to where it's at now. I think it's a good evolution, and like his voice works so well for that.
Yeah.
And that's
it really does.
It was cool as fuck.
That album was fucking great.
Yeah.
That tour, Travis. That tour next year.
So,
After Hours. I think it's 2022.
Is it 2022?
Like the whole arena tour? Yeah, I think it got pushed back to.
Did it 2022?
I think it starts January. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We've seen the promos going up in Portland with the billboards and whatnot.
Dude, he can. I've seen him before a couple times. He puts on a fucking show, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, he can hold that, like he can hold his voice live too, which is always impressive as shit to me. He's really fucking good.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, he's getting better too. I like his output more every time.
Travis Scott or Future?
Travis.
Okay.
Feel like
easy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, well, I feel like Travis, maybe it's, at least to me, I don't know, maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It sounds like he puts a little more thought into his albums and concepts. And some Future albums kind of sound like the B-roll for the last album a little bit. But yeah, Travis, like as like a full audio visual experience, everything done with like Astroworld and shit like that. Yeah, I think he's killing it.
Yeah, he's dope.
And if Christopher Nolan likes him, I like him too.
Hey,
true.
You like Christopher Nolan?
I think other people bring out the best in Future.
Yeah.
For like Move That Dope, for what's the other one? New Level.
Oh yeah.
That's He as a feature, he's like bar none. But oh shit, who's does Metro do like all his production now?
For the most part. For the most part, the majority of production.
Yeah. One more layer of like conceptualization or quality control before they pick the songs for the albums, I guess. I don't know. It seems like sometimes they kind of roll into each other, and they're almost all. I think the last album of his that I listened to was, I think, the same tempo, thing, and the same kick and clap and hi-hat samples. It was odd. I was like, how do we fix the peaks and valleys?
Right.
I feel like Travis is real good at that.
Like, because Travis really arranges the album very well.
Yeah, it's
good
almost
ebbs
like
and flows to it.
Yeah, it's almost Kendrick-esque where it kind of does feel like a play or an opera or something. It has these weird like stops and starts, and I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like you said, Kendrick and what's his face? Yeah, Kanye. My dark beautiful fantasy.
Kanye,
Like that.
King of the play. Like you listen to the album's a play.
Yeah,
Different scenes, and it's like something like Yeezus kind of set the framework for all of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, everything that's coming after it, like Astro World, all of that. But also, you're working with Mike Dean, so you're gonna get
true. You're going
elements from the Yeezus album, from Kanye production, stuff like that. So, AC/DC or Guns N' Roses?
AC/DC. They like. I think Back in Black was the first song I ever heard when I was like 9. I was like, I'm gonna play music now. I just wanted to like be able to bang that out on my shitty little Ibanez so bad that it was like the first time I was like, I don't know, man. That shit just thumps. I just love like the common thread of AC/DC, just like a bunch of like open chords.
Yeah.
On like a 404 beat. They hit so hard. And it was the first concert I ever went to, like with my dad when I was like 10. And we drove all the way to Madison and parked in an empty parking lot and like walked across the highway to a stadium where no one was at, just to find out that they rescheduled for like a week later. And we're like, it somehow didn't pick up on that we were the only ones for like a 2-mile radius walking up. Yeah, it was like Brian Johnson got sick, come back in 10 days. I think it said that on the paper. And this was before we could check for updates online or some shit.
Yeah.
But then we went back, and it was my first titty cam. It was a good time.
Nice.
So AC/DC is like a big part of me just getting really into playing music.
I remember
that go so hard.
There's the era of not knowing that the show is canceled until you kind of like find out. Like
you find out after the 3-4 hour drive.
Now
like
that
literally.
Now that would never happen. Like tweeting, people are on Instagram, whatever. I was in New York in like 2004 maybe, and I was supposed to go with my aunt to see Gavin DeGraw, and he canceled, and I was so distraught. I'm not even a Gavin DeGraw fan, and I was so distraught by the thought of not being able to go to a concert after you've hyped yourself up through the roof.
Yeah.
Never again.
Never.
I'm taking a hardline stance. If he ever comes into town, I'm not going to see the show. Not because I would or I wouldn't, but because of that cancellation.
Is this your longest standing grudge?
Gavin DeGraw.
I'm not letting that shit go.
You gotta let it go, Colin. Gavin DeGraw did nothing to you, man.
Gavin DeGraw's in town. You're like,
Yeah.
Fuck him.
I bet
Fuck
he
Gavin
is.
DeGraw.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he's in town.
in the back of the crowd, like, oh, look who decided to show up. What?
Like Gavin always comes here.
Yeah, remember Poughkeepsie, New York in 2004, clown? People are like, what? This man's on drugs.
Yeah, that might be the most unhinged grudge I've ever heard in my life. But I respect it. I respect your commitment to it.
You have to.
We'd love to have you on the show. I'm sure you're listening.
Gavin is not listening to our asses. Are you kidding me?
Gavin's not listening. Phil Collins or George Michael?
George. Just for, I don't have the deepest understanding of their discographies, but for just like that, what's the Wham Christmas song?
Last Christmas?
Yes. Yeah. That just, I mean, I feel like all these have like
it's classic.
tiny little reason for it, but that's Last Christmas bangs.
Banger.
Yeah,
Total banger.
I like George Michael.
We love.
The song for the TikTok dance.
Wait, I'll ask two more, and then we'll wrap up the lightning round. Prince or Michael Jackson?
This is like Bowie or Queen, kind of. And again, Michael Jackson music was just a little more present, like throughout my life, and it's not like Colin, you might know. Stop me if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I feel like his like production, his output was a little more consistent, and I already know I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I mean, Michael Jackson music is just ingrained in me.
Yeah.
I feel like
no wrong answer.
That's true. But same with Bowie, like I feel like you need a proper Prince education course.
There's no wrong answer, but your fans will be holding you to this for the rest of.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's no wrong answer, except for both of them are wrong answers because there's going to be someone's going to get pissed at any of those.
Oh, for sure.
No matter what.
My only
only
wish is for people to come up to you at a dubstep festival now and be like, "Yo, Michael or Prince, really?"
Yeah.
And just banging dubstep, excisions on stage, CO2 cannons, the whole works. Yeah. It's like they're like, "Yo, you didn't like the Hercules soundtrack?"
I feel like is now really the time? That's what comes to mind right now. Can we talk about this later?
Yo, Doug the Bug? Are you kidding me?
There's going to be a lot of Doug the Bug fans coming out of the woodwork. They're not going to be happy with any of this.
Just scoffing at you at a dubstep concert.
Yeah, the Doug the Bug cult is going to come out.
This
First
fucking
of all,
guy.
Doug the Bug was a fucking instant classic. And
you guys realize the planes are going to go up through the roof after this episode?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
God damn it. Where's my royalty check? Let's go. We end the lightning round with this every week. Steely Dan. No, Steely Dan. It's early. It's early. We already Steely Dan.
Yeah.
Hall & Oates or Outkast?
Outkast.
Easily.
I think so. And again, this is just the music that was present throughout my life. And I mean, I feel like they both broke ground, but something about Outkast was, I just love how much they don't give a fuck about staying relevant. They don't like playing shows or any of that. Like they're just like permanently in the zeitgeist just from being so weird and like they're so much more influential than people realize. I think too. It's like
I feel like with Outkast, you just have to, maybe get a hold of Andre 3000 and hope he shows up.
He's like hard to get a hold of. I feel like, what was that like? There was like that year where people just would like see him on the subway and on the sidewalks a lot, and he was just like apparently walking around New York, like just pretending that he wasn't famous for like a year straight.
That his name is not Andre 3000.
Yeah, just doing real modest shit, like paying for coffee. He's
playing the flute.
Playing the flute in the park, like leaning up against a tree with his bike or something, right? Yeah, he's the one that's always hard to convince to play shows.
Yeah.
So the fact I feel like them doing that kind of like festival headline run in like 2014 or whatever was kind of felt like the last time they'll ever do it. But I don't know. I mean, because before that, wasn't it like a 10-year drought almost of
something like that.
Am I wrong about that?
He like popped up on like 2 songs. I think he did the Frank Ocean song, and then I think recently he popped up on. He's on somebody's album. I can't remember whose it was.
Yeah, I've seen like an odd feature or two, like just kind of throughout.
Yeah, maybe like an odd feature. Tyler. Somebody recently.
He was on Tyler's last album, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on Tyler's album.
Yeah,
that's who it was.
The new Tyler?
No, the last one.
Oh, the last
one. Eagle.
Flower Boy? Or
Igor.
Yeah.
Igor, yeah, with the pink background.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Also, I mean, that might be my favorite Tyler album, Igor. This new one is sick though.
This new one is so good.
And I haven't gone through the new one.
It's no Igor though, but it's fucking good.
I need to check it today, I think.
This might be controversial. Igor is a masterpiece.
There's nothing controversial about that.
I do not think that's controversial at all.
It's controversial that you think it's controversial.
That's great. That's a great fucking album.
I think it's a masterpiece. But I also love Flower Boy. I think Flower Boy
it's a great album too.
Is very high up there. And I think Tyler can pivot better than most artists in the playing field. Because he can drop something like Lumberjack, and then he can drop something like Earthquake, and his fucking range in between those two is like, whoa, like super art, or like way down, like he did Yonkers, and it's like, if someone was a fan of like just Yonkers, and they're like, this is what I want from him, like I want the Griselda type heat, boom, boom, boom. Everything after that, they're like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Like, but if you were like, yo, I want something like Earthquake, and then you go back to Yonkers, you'd be like, who is this? The same fucking guy?
Right.
It's like it's hard to establish yourself so that those jumps don't feel weird, but the fact that everything, all the shifts that he makes sound natural. Speak to, and I feel like that again, that's just the attitude of like how little fucks he gives about what anybody thinks. Like you just gotta like radiate that, and then nothing feels off brand. Yeah, because he could have gone with the Yonkers sound for his whole career, probably. Been happy with it.
I feel like he kind of went back to it with Lumberjack.
Yeah,
that sound.
Yeah, so. Lumberjack kind of like goes back to like him rapping.
Yeah,
which in my opinion isn't his like strong suit. To be 100% honest with you, I don't think he's like the strongest rapper ever, but he's good enough, and he's an amazing producer. That's kind of the star of the show.
Yeah,
he even talks about like how Cherry Bomb was kind of like a flop in this album, and it was more like a creative point where he was changing, and he's going from like making solid just rap songs, because I mean he was doing Frank stuff too early on, but like making like a musical change to where it's like, all right, well I want to get more melody and chords and in my music. And so Cherry Bomb was kind of like a weird album that didn't really hit, and so he talks about how the pivot was there, and then we got what was Flower Boy after that, and that was fucking sick. So I think Cherry Bomb, if you listen to it, you could hear like going from the Odd Future stuff into
what he's at
Tyler
now.
What we know now. Yeah.
Dang, I have to go back and re-listen to that then. I'm real curious to see how that change happened.
Yeah. It's messy, but it's that's part of it.
Yeah.
He's fucking dope, man.
He's so
dope. And even like the side project, like Loiter Squad, the TV is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like TV show, like everything this dude hops on is just he's dope.
He's fresh as fuck too. Everybody dresses like him. Every time he drops an album, everybody starts dressing like him. And Cherry Bomb, I don't mean to call it messy. Like it's just not his best. And like
I think
I love You Remind Me of My Beamer. That's like one of my favorite Tyler songs. Yeah. And it's on that album.
Yeah. I got a question for the panel. What is it about artists around that age of Tyler and Mac and maybe even a little bit of Anderson .Paak and even Bruno Mars with their Silk Sonic stuff, when they're making this pivot to more of a kind of like a soulful sound, jazzy kind of like jam, like when you're live, when you're at their live concert, they could just jam out on a song, and on the song that was on their album that they had, you know, pivoted to this jazzy kind of new disco feel. What is it about that age group that's making that pivot to that sound?
I feel like a lot of guys feel like they pigeonhole themselves when they blow up real quick on kind of like a more modern hip hop sound, and especially like because all their ages, it feels like the stuff that their parents played when they were kids.
Mm-hmm.
Once they feel a little stuck, they just want to revert back to the stuff they heard in their living room. And that seems to be what a lot of that is.
Mm-hmm.
Like the nostalgia thing, I feel like has been really strong and really well executed the last couple of years, especially with all those guys. Like, especially like Bruno bringing back like
New Jack Swing,
that specific '90s sound.
Yeah,
it's like really unexpected, but he pulled it off.
He did
so well.
With the exception of Mac, all those guys are all California guys. Like, it's that good weather. It's that. It's what the culture is and what the culture is musically.
Mac made that pivot when he moved.
But Mac moved. That's what I was going to say.
That is interesting.
I started liking Mac's music when he moved to Cali. I wasn't really into him then. Before then, that's when he started fucking with Thundercat and all those other guys. That whole camp, like Tyler, Thundercat, Mac, all those, like everybody that was in that group, like just made. It's like I don't know if they have a name, but they're kind of like a Soulquarians type group where they were just influencing, and then they all had their own camps with like Odd Future is huge and has like, if you look at the guys in Odd Future, they don't all make the same type of rap. And then like
no, they're all so different.
They're all so different. Like like the branding made it seem like they were all kind of like on the same like wild goofy shit, but like their music was totally different from each other. And then when the group broke up, they all started doing their own thing. And like, then all of a sudden you're getting different acts of fucking with them. And so the network is huge. And I think that California influence really did, like, that age group too. I don't know what it is, but that influence just worked. It's the right shit at the right time. And it's cool to see where they're going now, like the internet and shit like that.
Is Odd Future... Say what?
I think there's a lot of people listening to Selection too.
Yeah.
Stuff, because you can't be like fireworks, club, boom, boom. Like the whole time, like people are leaving the club and they're like, "Yo, what do you want to listen to?" And they're like, "Yo, put on Selection or put on, like OVO Sound or whatever." And people were like, "All right, I'm fucking with this realm of music here, but I can also grab all of these bands over here that aren't going out to the club, that are just smoking or chilling or whatever, surfing, and they need shit to listen to too." And I think that's where Matt wrote that fine line right there.
It feels like they were covering their bases because I feel like they all started off with kind of the hype club shit, like the party stuff, and they wanted to still be in listeners' ears on like the drive home, like you're saying, or on like the Sunday after the Saturday. And I don't think it's that like cold and calculated industry equation type shit, but I think that they're just trying to offset the hype shit a little bit.
I agree.
They probably just were driven to it after, because going really hard with hard music tires your ass out, and you want to do something a little different right after.
If you can get a chill song that sticks, you're good. Like, if you can get like not a club song that fucking sticks, where people run your shit back multiple times, you're good. And I think that's extremely hard to do. I think Tame Impala does a great job of that. Like driving around, you're like, I just want to listen to Tame Impala. Anything.
Exactly.
But you can be there at the show with the fireworks and the explosions or whatever, and you're like, I'm listening to the same shit. And it's going off, and everyone's dancing, having a good time. So I think
who's the master of that, though? The boy. Drake. The master. He's the cheat code.
He covered all his bases.
All of them.
Early on.
And
like continues to.
That's that industry shit, though. That part's that industry.
Drake Drake just takes something that's popping and he finds a young guy that's doing the future shit, and then just rips him off. So yeah, of course he's good at that.
Still got to deliver though.
He's not inventing anything.
He does.
Still got to deliver it though.
He just finds the kid that invented it, and then it's like, hey, let me do that song.
That kid couldn't deliver it like Drake can.
Well, because he's fucking Drake. Exactly. He's artist of the decade.
Let's go.
Yeah.
If Michael Jackson wants to do your song, you let him do it.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That is true.
I feel like that half of it is just being ahead of the game, and he always is. Like he snuck into the grime scene, right before, like even Skepta got a visa to come over here, I think, and then like stuck into the South shit and the Florida shit. Like I don't know. I feel like that's all of it.
I feel that though. That's true. I'll give him that. Is like
who's the last
he'll insert
artist?
his interest into things and then make us like it.
Yeah. Which is good because he kind of brings these like lesser known subsets and music cultures to a Drake-sized audience, and I think that can't be a bad thing.
Even early on, like doing the Slum Village stuff, like when he was doing all the not the covers, but like the early mixtape stuff when he's rapping over those beats.
And more importantly, he delivers whenever he kind of does this shit. He's like
delivers, man.
He's consistent as fuck.
We were talking about this the other day, Travis and I do want to bring this up. There are a couple artists in music that when they release something, they shift the entire industry. And when something comes out, everyone just goes, Zhoo. I'm talking Skrillex, I'm talking Kanye West, I'm talking Drake, artists like that.
Adele.
Rihanna,
yeah.
What is it about those artists that makes you follow that shift?
I think that's like what Goshfather was talking about. Like, instead of making like the next version of the big thing. So like when the big thing happens, you're not making like, the such and such type beat or whatever. Like you just go off your own grid. I think of like influences of people like Billie Eilish, who's like changed the way female vocalists sing now. Everybody has a cadence like Billie Eilish now. And there's people who like maybe before her were maybe doing, I don't want to like coin her as the first, but like, like Claro with the bedroom pop stuff. Like now everybody sings in that cadence. Like every
ASMR pop.
Yeah, like everybody kind of sings with that cadence now, like female vocalists and those. So now it's like, it's cool when you hear it, but like that you're not going to be the biggest thing by continuing that. You have to do the new thing.
Yeah, even stuff that feels like it's like, oh, this came out of nowhere. This is the new thing. Like she kind of, even her like pronunciation of words was a little bit Lordish or a little Ellie Goulding-ish. I rode the house.
That hose.
Odd shit. And even like I was kind of mentioned Skrillex, like he clearly did something that no one did before, but it was still like any step in innovation feels like a tag team race. Like someone does something and there's that small period where they're both touching the baton, and like Skrill took a lot from Rob Swire and a lot from Noisa, and just amped it up to a new level. And then Kids did that with Skrillex's music too, and like it feels like it's a constant handing of the baton. Because I was we were talking about like Drake kind of swooping in on subsets. Like I'm trying to think of the last guy. If there's ever been an artist that has just started something from scratch and created a new wave, or if it's always like a little bit of an influence from something else.
I think it usually is.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way for it.
Yeah.
To be, right. I can't think of the last time.
And then it's kind of hard for us as DJs to kind of answer that question, because we're always listening to songs and like figuring out what song can we play with that,
Yeah. Well, yeah, having like that
sounds like
fluid
that.
scope and kind of seeing all those shifts happen in real time, it makes it even blurrier, I guess. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think the Baby did that with his cadence, but then just stuck with it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, you're like, okay, no one sounds like this. Okay, you still sound like this. Okay, you still sound like this. And then it's like, okay. I think that in its own little, you know, circle is like when Migos dropped their shit, everyone wanted to rap like Migos. And now Migos are still doing their shit, and people have since moved on to whoever the next cadence is, you know, like that.
But even again, like people act like Migos, like Versace was the start of the triplet flow, but like I feel like a lot of their influence came from like Bone Thugs and stuff. Like
absolutely.
That thing wasn't like a brand new thing. It's always interesting to me to try to like find the breadcrumbs of like these shifts.
Like you know? Like Ferg when Ferg was doing that, but like I don't know, the triplet flow. I wish I could do like a thing on trying to find like the where it started, but
Bone Thugs is the farthest back I can think.
Yeah, but like
there's got to be something for that too.
They're rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like Ferg was rapping, and like not to say the Migos aren't, but like that's when things get a little more. I don't even know what to call it because I don't want to call it simple because they're still rapping, but it's not.
Well, I feel like they were smart with it though, because like Versace and Hannah Montana or whatever were kind of like these silly, weird things. I feel like people got a bad taste in their mouth from those things. Like this isn't real. Like shut the fuck up. This is.
I don't fuck with that notion.
Because they're just fun records, and Migos can rap.
Yeah,
like, they're really good. They're really good now, especially now that they're not doing really like meme stuff.
Exactly.
As much like I think they got flow. I think they're talented as fuck.
Shit, Avalanche is one of my favorite songs off that new album.
Yeah,
there's a lot of those artists that kind of change things, and like the wave kind of rides on what they do for a while. Like Eddie Uzi did that for a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
He's kind of the king of that, like that version of rappers, like those like alternative new kids.
Yeah.
With the auto tune, like with the 808s and Heartbreak, heavy influence. He's kind of the king of those rappers to me.
Yeah. No, I mean it's interesting because with any of these acts, people are constantly having an eye on them. And like Skrillex can go radio silent for 2 years.
Right.
And anytime he
does it every 2 years.
And that's not even his heat. Like I can't even imagine the shit that he's sitting on right now, where he's just all right. I feel like putting this out today.
Yeah.
Lab with Noisia, you know, and you're like,
yeah. I kind of feel like Supersonic is a heat check.
Yeah.
It's definitely a heat check.
Yeah, I think he had fun like producing for other artists for a minute, and then he was like, "I got to remind you guys,
who
I am,
who the fuck I am."
But even then, that record is weird as hell. It's like, I feel like he, this might be made up, but I feel like he has like a little resents himself a little bit for making so many people in dance music want to copy him. And he's like it feels like he's been trying to figure out what his next path for his own shit is, because he's been producing a lot of stuff for other people, and he's like my favorite producer. But I don't know. I get the sense that he's written like 4 albums and deleted them all like in the since like Recess came out, and I was like 7 years ago. But like I want to see what the next wave is going to be. I feel like it's going to be very Supersonic-ish, very much like his like Pendulum remix, like that Mumbai, whatever it's called. I think it's going to be somewhere along those lines. But
I think it's because that album still holds up so well. Recess on now and run it straight through. Every track is almost a completely different genre.
Yeah,
that's what's so interesting about it. Like they're such weird songs.
Yeah.
I can't wait to. I just want to put a goddamn album. We need him to save the day. But when he does that, there's going to be a whole nother 5-year chunk of people copying his shit.
Yeah.
Because now, right now, you're kind of hearing the Fisher sound kind of dwindle away a little bit now.
Yeah.
It's finally.
It's like he made Tech House like a big room type of thing. Yeah. Because all the big room guys started playing Tech House.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they're fun. They're fun songs, but it's, I don't know. I do hear a lot of house guys kind of breaking the wave though. They're making some interesting shit right now.
Well.
It's so funny to see how that went in way. It was like, all right, everyone's playing tropical house. Now everyone's gonna try to sound like, like what?
That's how it goes.
Yeah, they went from Black Coffee to Fisher.
Yeah.
Damn.
I do want to talk about your music and what your last year looked like. Let's get into that a little bit. I know you just dropped new music. I saw you post up on IG the other day. Tell us kind of what your last year in lockdown looked like.
I mean, it was. I feel like once it slowly became clear this was going to be a real long-term thing. Like at first, it was like almost kind of nice, where it's like, okay, we have nothing to do but just create some more stuff and not really worry about shows or how crowds will react necessarily. But I think like everyone, I got stir crazy and realized that I kind of needed crowd gauges to realize what was working or not. Because there's always stuff where I make it as like a throwaway or a DJ tool or something, and then that gets some of the better reaction, or something I'm like nervous to play out even, and that shit gets way better reaction than I would have thought. And like those gauges are important to me.
Yeah.
But I have leaned towards like not having to worry about playing stuff out. Like I've just had time to make some different shit. Like the last one I put out is like it's like real kind of Reese-y, garagey, kind of housey vibes, which is maybe something I wouldn't have focused on if I had shows coming up all the time. So it's kind of freeing a little bit. I mean, I made a bunch of like just kind of ambient orchestral stuff and big like trailer music and stuff. Like it's just beats. It's been fun.
Yeah.
But I went fucking crazy. Towards the end, like waiting for shows to come back, man, it was like, it felt good just to get out.
Where was your first show back?
Dallas.
How was that?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. It was so. I mean, I think I had probably the most fun of anyone there, which is always a good thing. But like, it felt so good.
Yeah.
And it's weird, like coming out of I thought I'd be rusty coming back into it, but I think just like even the music that I'm making, I'm more into, and I just am in a better place, like physically and mentally, and it felt more natural than ever. It was so good, and people are just so happy to be doing this shit.
Yeah,
I mean, it feels so good to have a bunch of people in one spot, just wilding out.
Yeah,
it's been good, man.
I think it's crazy because kind of there was so much static going on when you're playing shows, when you're touring, when you're hopping on a flight, you're coming home, you got to make music, you got to prep a set, blah, blah. That all cleared out for a year. You got to catch your breath, and now we're right back into it.
Yeah.
As much as fucking possible. But you
came back a lot quicker than I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
It did, right?
All these sounds, and you're like, okay, cool. Like I played last night. All right. Admittedly, I'm a fucking weirdo about this shit. I played for 3.5 hours in a packed club. I played at Bounce last night, and I was like, okay, not everyone's dancing. I see people not dancing. And in my mental, my perfect is I need everyone dancing as hard as physically possible for every single song, or else it's a complete failure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I still get that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's such a fucked up skew of like a good nightlife experience when you see people like, oh, these people are drinking a drink and talking. Why are they not sweating on the dance floor?
Right.
Is that Is that new for you though? Did that not used to bother you, or have you always kind of like made sure every last person is in the moment?
It's always,
or is that something that's like
it's like in
new?
back, you know,
Yeah.
in the back of the head.
But I think pre-pandemic, it was more back in the head.
Yeah.
You know, because people were so conditioned to go out and dance.
Yeah.
Where now it's like, you know, we're playing at a spot where you have to sit down. You know, you have to sit down at the table, and it's like you're looking to see if somebody's bobbing their head. You're trying to look under the table to see if they're tapping their foot while still playing.
Just let the song play out and like dive under it.
Yeah.
You better remove it.
It's just annoying as fuck.
It's
I wonder if they don't know how to act, or if they're coming back into
I don't think they know how to act either. Yeah.
Yeah. I think everyone's finding their footing again.
Especially Portland. Portland's acting a fool out here. There's too many shootings. There's too many stabbings out here. People just need to settle down and just enjoy being back out.
That's the biggest thing.
Just dance.
Yeah, man. We lost dancing. Have you heard that song by Fred again?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. You guys need to listen to that song. It's such a great song for coming out of this pandemic.
We lost dancing. All right, I'm gonna check it.
By Fred again. Yeah.
Okay.
I think, well, I will say this. I was at a festival yesterday. I saw Tiesto at Pride in the Park. I saw 15, 20 minutes of Tiesto.
Because we got rained on?
Grant Park is a mud pit right now.
Yeah.
My shoes are destroyed. To resod that entire
I can't believe you
park.
still went, bro.
Yeah, you know, like.
I mean, I guess you had to. You're out there. You had to.
You're not gonna see Tiesto?
Yeah, I mean, shit. But I mean,
they know how to throw a party too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I was gonna say, if anyone would be good at not giving a fuck and going back in full force, it would probably be Pride.
Yeah, it was just ham.
Was that the vibe? Yeah, okay,
that was the vibe. Yeah, it was just all these really fit dudes just sweating, having a good time. I'm out here in a black t-shirt looking like fucking narc out here. I'm vibing too. I'm like, yo, let's go. Happy Pride. This is fucking the best. I'm happy to be back out again. But I will go see any live music now. If there's somebody up on stage smacking their shoes together, I'm happy to hear what tune you're playing. Man. I don't give a shit. I've been locked in for a year.
Yeah.
If you're playing Spoons on Your Knee, I'm in the front row with a sign. I'm like, yo, any live music. I'm buying tickets to shows in 2023. Yeah, you coming to town this decade? Yeah, I'll fucking take 3 tickets. I don't give a shit. That's how I am. I saw Betty Who yesterday. I didn't even know who Betty Who was until this show. Unbelievable show. She played before Tiesto. Tiesto smoked it.
Wait a minute. Is she related to Jessica Who?
I don't think so.
Shout out Jessica Who.
Shout out.
Shout out.
The CO2's going off, the confetti's going off, and I'm back here like rocking, and I'm like, yo, if anyone sees me right now, they're gonna be like, he lost his mind. He's having too much fun.
You're a bear, man. You fit right in.
Yeah, right.
I fit right in. One of the boys, man. Everyone's so nice.
Why were they so nice to me?
Yeah.
Everyone's so nice. I love it. I had a blast. Shout out to Pride in the Park. They're back today for recording with Shaka Khan. And I heard last night, my friends that were throwing the event, they said that Tiesto saw the lineup and said, I refuse to be billed above Shaka Khan. So shout out to him. Shout out.
I like him. The more I hear about random behind the scenes Tiesto shit, the more I like him. He's a gem, dude.
The guy's
that's a legendary
600 years easily.
Yeah. He's a fucking pro. Mm-hmm. His sets are good as fuck. Like he does.
They are.
He's fucking good, man.
This is
I hear him in town.
Wild shit. I have to fire this off real quick. This motherfucker opened up with the business, just teased the song, let's get down to bed, in the first 5 seconds. and then cut out of it and didn't even play the song. And people lost their fucking minds. And I'm over here like, I hate that song, but run it. I want to hear this thing.
But that's what I'm saying. He knew you were there and he knew how to rope you in.
Yeah.
Playing a song you didn't even like, just enough. 5 seconds is all you can stand.
Yeah, he hit it real quick and looked at me, and he saw I was probably like trying to whistle.
Yeah, you're about to hit him with it.
You know, and he was like, okay, we'll run that back later on. I was out of there by then. I got 7 inches of mud on my Vans, and I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. What a great time.
Oh, that's great.
We're back. We're outside. And I do want to talk about that too. Stratus, you're playing a music festival in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, beginning on. That's the first festival back.
Hey.
For me. So
this lineup is dope. Tell us about that.
So it's the label I've been working with recently, Subcarbon, is owned by these guys, Ganja White Knight, and I just adore those guys. They it's one of the a lot of labels will just be like, we'll distribute your shit for 50% of publishing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are we doing? But they have like an entire like audiovisual experience that they pump behind it. I mean, I got like an animated movie out of both of the EPs that I've released with them. They're the shit, yeah. I mean, I did a little run with them right before the pandemic too. I mean, they're the best. But they're hosting a stage there, so they have a bunch of Subcarbon guys on that. I think there's a Dirty Bird stage too. And the lineup is cool as fuck to me. It's a lot of like current stuff, and then I think even like AK's on it. It's just it should be cool as fuck.
Yeah,
I'm so excited just to the festival thing. I'm excited about. Like Dallas was a really fun, like intimate kind of show. This will be the first big stage back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking at this now.
So
Fawn on Stroke, Diesel Boy, DJ Dan, Croatia Squad, Feed Me, Ganja White Knight, Griffin's on there, Jai Wolf, Justin J, Troy Boy, Rusco. Yo, you're just with all the hitters.
Yeah,
it's a versatile lineup. It's pretty goddamn good.
That's it.
It's good enough to get me to drive out in a van to go to Salt.
That's my favorite part, is that you're road tripping in a van out there.
Yo, but you don't know now, man. Like after a year inside, I'm gonna show up wearing all dubstep merch. I'm gonna be a Jewel. I'm gonna get a Jewel. I'm gonna be just a guy in the crowd.
Light sticks.
Yeah, this is your enthusiasm is what we need. It's like I feel like everyone is kind of on that level, whether they know how to dance in public yet or not.
Yeah.
You're saying at some events people are just like staring at the corner in the floor, just trying to figure it out.
Right.
I think everyone's excited, but you got to remember how to be in public.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Are you going to Lollapalooza or Riot Fest?
Right. I do want to go see 9 Inch Nails at the least, probably. I gotta double check on the dates are, but Lala, I might try to weasel my way in there. That was the first festival I ever went to when I was like 16. And I've kind of made a point just to go with friends to fuck around.
Who was headlining that year?
That year was the Chili Peppers and Kanye, I believe.
Oh.
2006.
Okay.
Or that might have been 07. That it was Chili Peppers and Kanye. And Daft Punk too, or something. Yeah, Daft Punk was 2007. But the last couple of years I've probably been too old to just like loiter there for a while, but I feel it. I feel it in my like heels getting all blistered.
Yeah,
and
bring it back.
I'm gonna
feel it in my heels.
Yeah,
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Staying around at a fucking festival all day.
You're like, yo, my shins are killing me.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Shin splints are flaring up. It's too hot. It can't be doing 2-mile round trips to go from stage to stage. So
right.
I'm not built for this.
That's
I wouldn't mind going though.
Yeah. So the 20-year-old festival experience, what would that look like? You wake up in the morning, you drink like what? Like some sort of off-brand vodka, or some sort of
SoCo was my 20-year-old drink for sure.
SoCo.
SoCo and Crown Royal, and it makes just those words still.
Oh like, God,
they still haunt me. Yeah, I had great taste. It's just the two grossest options possible.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
How did SoCo become a thing where everybody's like, yeah, we'll take some SoCo?
Just Crown Royal. No.
Everyone was drinking Crown Royal, and you're like, when you get older, you're like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why was that?
Grow the fuck up. Just drink some straight something real. Just not bad. That's
like, why SoCo? Just drink whiskey.
It was just there, and then I got indoctrinated, and I was like, oh, SoCo's my drink, I guess, or Crown Royal is my drink, just from it being present before I knew what I liked.
That's exactly how that goes. It's present. You can finish a glass of it, and you're like, well, that's what I drink.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, this was my choice.
That's what I like.
Well,
that's stupid.
Well, that's it, guys.
I like Sambuca. That's it.
I drew the line. I had a Zima last night.
Yeah, that's where I'm in.
Delicious.
Yeah, I'm a Zima man. You've had it one time. You're like,
yeah.
That's it. That's my drink. Buka Boys.
I remember though, like when you're young, you take all of those ideas into the bar. So I was like, oh shit, what is that blue vodka? UV blue? Yeah, I always drink that. Like order that at the bar, and the bartender's like, yo, man, like, let me get you anything else.
I need to see your ID, man.
Yeah. And I was in the club for the first 3 years ordering UV blue and lemonade, just getting looks from the bartender where he's like,
you're like, I gotta make you a lemonade?
Yeah, that's an infuriating drink order. I get that, dude. Be like,
fucking with me right now.
Yeah, they're gonna sneak away downstairs to make that. They can't be seen pouring that shit in front of people. People are gonna judge them for making it for you.
But you automatically assume that your nonsense drink is the most popular drink in the club. You're like, hey, you got a UV blue too? Like, a what? They have a what? You're like, no, we're not.
That thing you do when you get to the bar and you're like looking up at the back wall, like,
looking for the UV.
What should I order? And you're like, what are you looking at?
Do you guys know how to make a UV
bar.
blue?
Yeah, do you know how to make a UV blue? My favorite, sorry, we're on a fucking tangent now, but my favorite is when people order a Grey Goose and vodka.
Grey Goose and vodka?
People order Grey Goose and vodka a lot in Vegas. That's
really
like a full Grey Goose and vodka is a whole trip, and they're like, what? So I can't remember what club did it, but they were like, we will serve you a Grey Goose and vodka for $100. They put it on the menu. They put Grey Goose and vodka $100.
Oh man!
Just a shot of Grey Goose and a shot of vodka brand vodka.
Yeah.
Like, just warm glass.
Marnock or something.
You just take it literally and fucking give it to them. $100 too.
But I don't know about y'all, but I would drink like the stupidest shit. Like I would go out and I'd be like, okay, cool. Because in Mexico, I had an electric lemonade with Midori sour. And I was like, yo, let me get an electric lemonade. And the guy was like, yo, don't ever ask for that again. I was like, all right. And so you only order drinks that you're comfortable saying out loud.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I'll take a beer. And then you get nervous and like, what kind of beer do you want? And you're like, something cold, man. Anything, You're like,
just fucking give me something, please. Hurry.
Like, yeah. I'm looking at me. You're looking at me. I'm holding up the line.
My favorite thing with like new drinking when you're like 21 or like is like you order drinks at like a restaurant or something, like a specialty drink, and you think that that's just what it's called.
Yeah, so that you order at the bar.
I'll never forget, like, my older homie. I don't know why he did. I look back and I'm like, you're a fucking asshole. Like, he didn't know what he was doing, and he was like, you got to get a strong island. It's like a Long Island but stronger. I don't know if you guys have ever made drinks or know what goes into a Long Island, but it's basically 4 liqueurs and Coke.
Yeah,
disgusting.
Stronger.
It's 4 liquors and Cokes. It doesn't get stronger than that.
That's like quintessential not knowing what the fuck you're talking about. 20 at a bar.
Yeah.
It was like Long Island iced teas and like SoCo lime, and I just didn't have the imagination to conceive of cocktails past that. I was like, that has to be all that exists. So it's one of those 2 things only.
Like,
I get a strong island, and I think by the time I ordered that for like the 5th time in my life, the bartender was like, "That's not a fucking drink." He was like, "You want a Long Island?" I was like, "No, a strong island." He's like, "That's not a fucking drink."
Yeah, strong island deserves the biggest fuck you from a bartender.
Yeah,
like
of anything you could order.
He's like, "Do you see? I have 4 bottles in my fucking hands." I was like,
"You asked for light ice? Light ice.
Oh God, no!
You need light ice.
You get light ice, but you're still getting 4 ounces of fucking booze.
You want it in a fucking clown cup too? What do you want?
Happy Meal sippy cup.
Speaking of Happy Meals,
hey, Segway Kings, Segway Kings.
This is my favorite part of the show, where I get to give out endorsement deals to all my fun DJ friends. And the best part is it's going to be the restaurant of your choosing and your specialty meal. So what is your meal and where is it going to be?
Is this like a last meal type of thing, or just a
no, this is like this is full like
that we're going to get.
The Stratus meal. We're going to sell it like BTS and Travis Scott at McDonald's. Like, this is,
oh shit.
We're working. Mm-hmm. We're not, you're definitely not dying. This isn't it.
Okay. An execution will play.
No. Same, but a lot more fun.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta. Oh, this is hard.
Are you a fast food guy? Do you eat fast food on occasion?
I kind of stopped altogether because McDonald's made me feel like I was tripping one time.
Oh.
And I don't know what to take away from that. But there was one time 5 years ago I just faced McDonald's and then smoked a cigarette after, and I was like, I kind of want to die right now. That was the worst. Which is like no shit. Like just double fisting the worst stuff for you. Turns out it makes you feel not good.
You're smoking, the cheeseburger's smoking. It's
exhaling cigarette smoke as you're still like getting powder out of your teeth is like the most rank fucking place to be.
I can do better at this point in life.
Even then I was like, oh, this might be the bottom right here. God damn. What I would do, okay, if we're going fast food, I would do somehow folding a Mexican pizza into a cheesy gordita crunch. If that makes sense. If we're going like the Travis Scott,
we're doing your meal.
That's it. I apologize to anybody who ever has to eat that, but that's my.
I mean, that kind of sounds bomb, to be honest with you.
Fire.
I'm not gonna lie.
What are we drinking?
Dump a little SoCo into a medium Pepsi. That's the drink.
There you go.
Bring your own SoCo though.
A little SoCo in a Baja Blast.
Taco Bell guys like, get out.
That's a Baja Blast your brains out.
Oh man.
Bring it full circle.
Speaking of full circle.
Yeah.
Terrible segue. Terrible. We're still Segway Kings. Still Segway Kings.
If you love Marvin Gaye, wait till you hear Fergie.
So we are developing our DJ biopic cinematic universe. Okay. So in this DJ biopic cinematic universe, who's playing Stratus? It could be anybody, dead or alive, musician, entertainer, you name it.
I want to be really generous and say Tom
Fergie?
Hardy.
Oh.
But no, wait, yeah, let's go. Let's go the interesting route.
Sick.
Fucking, I don't know. I want to see Jonah Hill do it.
Ooh,
actually,
it's not a bad pick.
Let's see how it works.
Yeah.
I don't know who.
I want to see how he. I want to see how he does.
I want to see how he does it.
Jonah, you're up.
I want to see.
He's got to go full method. He's got to change his look.
Oh yeah, no, you'd have to shift it a little bit, but that would be it. Honestly,
he's got the chops. He could act. We know that about him.
He's versatile.
He is.
I feel like that
Moneyball movie is a good movie, man.
Actually, Jonah Hill from Moneyball playing me right now.
Ooh, I like that.
That one works.
Good. I like that.
Yeah, I feel like I don't look the same. Wait, what have other people picked? I'm curious.
Let's see,
the best one, Bird Peterson.
Yeah, Bird Peterson picked Idris Elba.
That's kind of perfect.
Right?
I changed my mind. Vin Diesel. Fuck that. Vin Diesel's it.
Wait a minute. Who picked it? Did somebody pick Vin Diesel already? No, nobody picked Vin Diesel.
I don't think Vin's in.
Yeah, Vin's not in. You're in.
All right, let's go. I claim Vin Diesel.
Got it. Family.
Yeah, let's go. It's gonna be the theme. I don't have a choice. Cast. You drink Coronas.
A guilty pleasure song that you always include in your sets. If you can sneak something off the wall and you're like, I'm going a different direction. Guilty pleasure. What song?
I do like throwing people off a little bit. I snuck in like that final, the final piece in Hereditary, in like the tree house. That really creepy, but like fucking enormous. I don't know how to describe it. I like opened with that a little bit for a second, and I like doing that with random score songs, or I've put like Strapping Young Lad records in the beginning of the sets. I feel like that's the best way to sneak it in. Or doing like a tempo change or something, just like play a little bit of a song that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Right.
I really like that's the way to put it in. I've stuck like Meshuggah stuff in there before. A lot of metal or like score things. Okay. Mainly.
Limp Bizkit?
I have been trying to make a break stuff edit for you. That opening riff is still unironically just
it rips.
Please send that.
Yeah,
I know. I haven't figured out how to make it work yet because I just want to hear the opening part on loop for like 2 minutes. But I don't think that would fly. But
we're bringing back a question we've asked multiple times on here, multiple times over. You are opening a nightclub. What is the name of your club, and who is your first act opening night?
Name of the club is I Don't Want to Be Here. The opening act, first night. If I don't know, I'm a sucker for Joyride right now. He's
sick.
Yeah.
He's not even right now. I mean, for years he's been the most exciting dance producer to me.
Hell yeah.
For a minute, he's just like precision and perfect execution for me. He's my favorite, I think.
Isn't he supposed to have an album with Skrillex? Was that a thing for a minute?
An album was, I don't know. I know they've only released like one collab. I imagine, knowing like how Skrillex works especially, they probably fucking wrote an album and just are sitting on it. I didn't know. I'd never heard that rumor before though. That would be cool as shit. Like, they are a good combo. As far as just like any flow they come up with, like they know how to make simple ideas as banging as possible. That's where there's like a similarity there to me, actually. I think they complement each other pretty well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Joyride's fucking sick. Skrillex fucking sick. Like that's
Yeah,
if I could come back and see a show like out of the gate, I would go see that. Like,
Yeah, I need to go see a Skrillex show.
We all do. We're all everyone's trying all the time. It's really hard. He doesn't do anything.
It's like Frank Ocean. You're like, I would love to see Frank Ocean.
Yeah, but you don't have a choice.
We're never gonna see Frank Ocean. Never.
It's not
never ever gonna see.
That's
Frank
what
Ocean.
I mean. I can't imagine, like, it was probably a hard sell to get him to commit to like Coachella, and then 2 years of him being able to like think about it. He's gonna be like, no.
Yeah.
Like in the moment I was about to, and now he's like, I can't. I can see that.
I wasn't totally confident about him even being there, like regardless of the pandemic, because his brother had recently passed.
Yeah.
So
I didn't, like right before the original date.
Yeah, before the original date. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't confident about him being there either. So yeah, it's weird. I want to see what he does I want to see if he was actually in the lab putting together something.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I wonder.
Right?
So, is he the type to play like works in progress and stuff like that, or is he wait till the project is fully realized and then I don't know. He's an enigma. He's like
he is.
He just puts out like lately. He's been putting out singles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and they're not like for an upcoming album. Like, well, I say lately, but like these were like what 2 years ago he was doing this.
Yeah.
4 years.
He's probably doing that for like the Coachella dates. Just to have
yeah, true.
Like,
but now I can see him. I can see him backing out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sure. I can see him being like,
Yeah.
It's Frank Ocean.
I bet Frank doesn't even know that the world's open back up.
He's like,
I don't know if he knew that it shut down either.
Yeah. So you guys been in a pandemic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Frank. Yeah.
He's already shut away.
Yeah. In my room, his last single was 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. See. And
I don't know if it's gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
I
don't know if the rage stuff is gonna happen either, because I got tickets for that show that was like 2 years ago. Or no, it was a year ago at this point. But
yeah,
that whole thing got I mean, what a shame that something as important as rage coming back was just like something about like the flow of it and the impact of it. Just I mean, like no shit, everything got fucked up by the pause. Yeah. But that was like, I don't know, waiting for that and then just having it sit just before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm going to go Wild Out still.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you should.
I've been sitting at
$300 nosebleed seat.
Oh, nice.
Fuckers.
I have to correct myself before YouTube comes for me. Frank Ocean's last single was in 2020. It was Callando, those acoustic songs.
Oh,
what he did in Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
So, sorry,
guys.
Right.
Yeah, that had to be for Coachella. Or not for Coachella, but like I'm sure it was something that his team was
let's get something out.
Yeah. It's like you kind of have to.
Here's my pipe dream.
Yeah.
Tyler, the Creator, and Frank Ocean album. I need
an entire album.
It'll never happen, but I need it.
I would love that. I would love an entire album.
Yeah, produced by like Steve Lacy and like
the internet. Oh my god,
Kate Trinata all over it.
Steve
of course,
Lacy,
Pharrell on it. Yeah,
they would pull each other in such interesting directions.
Those three. If I got an album by just those three,
right?
Steve Lacy, Frank Ocean, and Tyler, the Creator, I would be perfectly happy.
And I don't see
give me 10 tracks.
Yeah, and I don't see a reason why those three shouldn't sit in the studio for like a month and put out a banger. Like, come on, we just need something. I need that. I need that duo.
That trio.
Never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it. You have a better chance of getting Talking Heads back together, buddy.
I know, right?
I think you'll be disappointed for the rest of your life waiting for that.
That's why I call it a pipe dream. I'm going to wake up one day.
Stratus, Patrick, you have a lot on the table coming up. You're getting married. I'm DJing your wedding.
Hey, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. That's right.
Love to see it.
Are you just completely consumed by that right now?
Not really. Like, we were basically teed up to do it last September. Mm-hmm. So pretty much just about everything that needed to be done was kind of done. So that like mega stressful bringing all the big pieces together part was kind of over with. Now we're just coasting into it. Mm-hmm. I'm sure Emmy would feel a little differently making phone calls to florists and stuff. I'm feeling good about it though. I booked the DJ.
Hey,
that part's done.
That part's over.
Yeah.
He's like, what time do you want to fly out? I'm like, on the DJ schedule now. You're like, I don't give a fuck, man. Anytime, like 4 a.m., 4 p.m., whatever. As long as it's not Spirit, run it up, man.
Just eager to do something. Mm-hmm. That's the best part.
We were talking about the other day. Oh my
thank God. You for that. You're like my favorite DJ, so that's the best that you're.
I appreciate
even willing.
Skrillex
I felt kind of bad.
I get it. Skrillex and Frank were busy, so you called me.
Yeah, they weren't available, unfortunately. But pick number 3 is pretty good.
Yeah. And 12th is going to be there. Hopefully, we can get 12th on the decks too.
Yeah, I was the plan like for years was like I'm gonna DJ your wedding. And I know that it would just be old rhythm cuts and Wu-Tang, and we needed a little bit more variety. But if we can throw them on with you, it'll be good. As long as
it's a DJ set, but the only transitions that happen are albums. So he starts 36 Chambers, and on the last track, he doesn't transition any of the tracks. He just lets it play all the way through. And then he transitions the last track.
Yeah, if I left him to his own devices, that would probably be the way.
On to another album.
Yeah, a bunch of unreleased Disciple records and 36 Chambers, just back and forth. I'm down, but I didn't know how that would fly with the rest of the...
That's one where I'm sitting there being like, why aren't these people sweating and dancing? And why are they
to Wu-Tang? To 36 Chambers?
Yeah.
Wu-Tang again and again. And again and again and again.
Seeing the bridesmaid make up a dance to Wu-Tang? Come on, man.
Yeah.
There's something about formal wear and album cuts from Wu-Tang Clan.
You could probably sneak it in there later in the night.
I mean, you're definitely getting some Wu-Tang at some point. That's going to be my little
It's late enough, people will go for it.
Hey, Stratus, we are building our 515 podcast playlist on Spotify. What song do we need to add to it? Any song. It could be any song that you could think of. Could even be one of your songs.
Nah, I'm not gonna.
Could even be Danny DeVito's song.
Oh,
hey.
Oh. Can it be Bobby Caldwell?
Oh,
of course.
Is that on there already?
It's not.
No.
You want to? All right.
Oh man,
that's my pick.
That's a good pick. I like it.
Also, the entire discography of Danny DeVito, please.
Got you. Okay, I will put that on there.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
That song is on this compilation. Now that's what I call yacht rock.
Oh hell yeah.
Wait, is it covered? Right? Or no, that's Kid. I'm thinking that's Kid's Bop. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that would have been great. I would love a Kid's Bop version.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Now it's just straight. Hold on. You bought the vinyl for Now That's What I Call Yacht Rock?
I usually, because I was out digging and I saw Now That's What I Call Yacht Rock, and I was like, that's hilarious. And then I saw the track listing.
Turns out it's pretty good.
And I was like, oh wait, this is a double disc, like heater. It's sick. It opens up with Chuck Mangione, Feels So Good.
Oh hell yeah, that's such a banger though,
bro.
I didn't know now did genres that specific.
I didn't either. I know now that's what I call music, and I laughed because I was like, now that's what I call like yacht rock, like a genre. I've never seen like so I had to bite on this, but that it's fucking.
That's fair.
I'm not.
I didn't know if you like sought it out or if that was just a digging.
That's what he's
that wasn't a saw. That wasn't like, yo, I gotta hit the record store.
He got it on drop day.
He goes up to the counter. Just,
today's drop day.
Hey, my man, did you guys get the now that's what I call yacht rock in today?
Yeah. They're like, we held it for you, but nobody's buying it.
You just have them keep holding it.
Yeah, they're like, we're holding it, but nobody's really like. You could have just got this, but
we haven't got a lot of requests.
While you're at it, I'll take a Grey Goose and vodka, please.
Yeah.
I'll take a Grey Goose and vodka.
Stratus, we appreciate you for sitting down with us, man.
Yeah, man.
Homie,
this was definitely off the rails pod. I like the shift. I liked it. It was good. It was a good pod, man. I appreciate you.
This was fun as hell, man.
Because I was like lightweight loopy, lightweight still sleeping, lightweight doing a Seattle speedball. Shout out Swerve, shout out Phrase, shout out Tails, homies up in Seattle.
You got to say what a Seattle speedball is.
Oh, Seattle speedball. Oh, okay. I got it right here. Okay, it's a little bit of coffee, right? Because of Starbucks. Okay, it's a little bit of weed. Pacific Northwest.
Okay.
Put together, you got a Seattle speedball.
I like that.
No.
Love that.
You don't know which way it's gonna go. You don't know how
brings
fast
you back
it's
to
gonna
life.
You don't look like Forrest Whitaker.
Hey, my eye all droopy and shit.
One side awake, one side asleep.
Comes for everyone. Yo, we just start the podcast and Travis is laying down, holding the microphone,
just like this.
Welcome to the 5 on 5 podcast.
I'm just gonna do the rest of the podcast like this.
The Frank Ocean of podcasters.
Hey, you guys can do whatever the fuck you want now. All right.
Very leisurely.
I'm just here. I might stare at the ceiling the rest of the podcast too. I didn't make eye contact with you.
Can't be bothered.
Yeah.
No. That's like that JP clip when Rick Rubin's sitting on the couch listening to music.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. Barefooted.
I feel like that's the only way he listens to music. Just
absolutely.
No underwear and gray sweat shorts and bare feet up on a couch.
Just rolled out of bed.
Yeah, constantly. I aspire.
I do too. I do too. Because you know that motherfucker. You know he just rolls out of bed and he looks at his bank account and he's like, "Yeah, I'm still a fucking legend in hip hop." Yeah. That's exactly.
I guess I'll chill today. Because any work he does is just have an artist go to his house and not put his shoes on.
He just listens to music all day.
I'm just like waxing poetic about.
Rick's the best, man.
I love the idea.
He is.
I love the idea of people walking in. They're like, "Yo, finally, I get to meet Rick Rubin," and they're like, "Such an honor to meet you, sir." And he's like laying down, sleeping.
Again.
His assistant's like, "Yeah, he heard you.
He heard you."
Yeah, everyone that goes there just has to wake him up.
You've played years and years of music that you've poured your heart and soul into, and he just opens one eye.
That would be an honor, kind of. If that's all I got from him was just like.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like,
I made it.
Somehow that seems like a glowing review from him. That's like. I'll take that.
Some assistant named Michael walks you out and he's like, By the way, Rick told me while you're in there, he loved it. You're like,
while you were in there, I didn't hear a damn word he said.
When did he tell you he loved it? He was asleep.
Yeah.
You know Rick has ESP, man. You know he definitely does, because how does he communicate with all those damn artists and sleep all day?
Yo,
ESP,
Rick.
man.
He's like the guy on the couch in Half Baked that can just taking a nap and then waking up and just
Yeah.
Rick loved it.
Oh man, just a fucking legend. God.
What a
Did we
great
get Rick on the show? We need to get Rick on the pod.
He's got his own
Yeah,
show.
totally.
No,
He's got his own show.
Sleeping?
He has a podcast?
Oh yeah.
Is he just sleeping on the mic?
He had Kenny Beats on there.
Kenny Beats making the beats for him while he's sleeping.
Something like that, yeah.
He just
They have very long conversations.
I'd watch it though.
yeah.
Rick.
The episode with Pharrell is great. The episode with Andre is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
You need to check it.
Yeah, I do too.
Shout out to Rick Rubin.
Shout out, Rick.
We won't tie you up any longer with our bullshit.
With our bit.
Yeah.
I'm already checked out. So
I was gonna say, I like
this
this
y'all
is.
are doing.
If you don't do every podcast laying down from now on.
Oh, it's gonna be this is gonna be a staple.
Yeah,
this is gonna come back.
This
Yeah,
is the new vibe.
definitely.
I hope and pray this is the clip they use for the DMS landing page. When you
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure this is the thumbnail.
Yeah, it's got.
Oh, this is great. This is great.
Travis, cross your arms like a vampire and just be laying down. We'll use that
So that we can get the thumbnail.
Yeah.
All right, hold up. I got like rest this on my chest a little bit. There we go. Hold up.
Oh, this is gonna go
Uh,
sick.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
Yeah,
Did you
I
get
got
it?
It's good, yeah.
Oh, they're
my
never
God.
gonna put this on the website.
No, they fucking hate us. Warren's gonna be up to like, guys. It's not the move.
Hey, you aren't even sitting up in the fucking
No.
podcast anymore.
You got
Just
you
all
got,
do it in a triple-decker bunk bed or something. Just all of you laying down.
All of us like,
That's the new brand. That one's for free.
thanks,
I
man.
love the triple decker bunk bed because there's clearly always 4 people on the show, so this is gonna make it interesting.
Yeah, we'll find a way.
After each question, you have to go up to the next bunk bed and get a different question.
Yeah, just every camera just
Speak your
peeking
head
your
up.
head over.
Hey, come on up. Let me
Talk
ask
to
you
him.
something.
Come on.
Yo, let me cuddle with you real quick. I got a question.
Wait a minute. Are these tour bunk beds? Because you know they had a little shade, so you just poke your.
Yeah.
No, I mean like lumber, like handmade.
Yeah,
Triple
it's
decker
gonna
bunk
need
bed
to be custom. It's gonna need to be
in
custom.
a cabin.
In a
Yeah.
cabin.
Bunk beds were a horrible idea, bunk beds.
Yeah, held together by QVC pipes.
Yeah.
Thank you for entertaining our bullshit today.
Yeah, for real.
Appreciate you.
Dude, I love entertaining bullshit. This was fun as hell.
Can I get you to come out later on? Can we do that? Can we? We'll do a little evening out
Can you see him?
Perhaps. Wait, tonight?
tonight. Yeah.
Oh well, I'm picking up Emmy's corpse from the airport from her bachelorette party, so we'll see how she's faring.
Wait,
Yeah. But, oh,
Good.
wait, where are you at tonight?
Treehouse, which is in Chicago's been changing the names of places left
shout
and
out
right.
Treehouse.
Yeah, I don't even know where that at.
Treehouse used to be Old Crow Smokehouse, so it used to be.
Does
The-
it
on
still
Wells?
does it still smell like hickory in there?
It's the other one. It doesn't smell hickory. It's actually pretty
Oh.
nice. It's right next to Moe's Cantina downtown.
Oh, okay.
Where we went. We went for dinner ages ago. And then I met Bounce. At
Yeah.
Bounce with
Bounce with
friend of the show, Travis. Tell
two
him.
friends of the show. Two.
Howie.
We got Howie
Oh, nice.
and Crespo. Shout out
Shout out.
Crespo. Shout out Howie.
Double shout out. Yeah, we're back here. We're out to playing gigs, man. We're flying. Jet set.
Feels good.
Mhm.
Feels fucking good. Gentlemen, anything else we need to cover today?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I feel like we've covered everything under the sun.
I'm gonna be here all
good.
day. Like I'm gonna be
Cast
here
a
like
wide
this all
net.
day.
did we mention Doug the Bug? I almost forgot.
Oh, we didn't bring that up.
No.
We didn't do the album review, the song review.
I'm gonna listen to it later on.
I am.
That's the first thing. That's the first thing I'm doing.
Same.
Thank you, sir, for joining us. Let people know where they can find you on social media.
At Stratus Bass on everything.
Easy enough.
Check
New
it.
music's out.
New music's out.
Should new music on the way. You're always cranking something out.
Mm-hmm.
And we will catch you on the road this summer. Stratus is in Salt Lake City. Let me pull up the dates on that here. That's going to be August 13th and 14th at Das Energy with a gaggle of visitors.
Oh, gaggle.
A gaggle of heat. Is it the main show you have announced right now, or anything else we need to promo as far as shows?
Yeah, Das Energy on the August 13th, and North Coast September 3rd, and then Red Rocks November 12th.
Oh, dope.
Then,
no big deal.
Yeah.
A couple other ones. Yeah, fucking fourth date.
He just glossed over that real quick, though.
What's that?
It's the fourth date we've announced for it, so I'm just...
Oh, nice.
Ready to go. Yeah, it was supposed to be April 2020, so it's...
So you played Red Rocks before?
I did the Global Dance Festival there, but it was like the stage on like the walkway at the top of the rocks.
Oh, yeah.
There, which was still a good view, but
yeah.
to be the main stage is a bucket list.
Mm-hmm.
For me, so
sick.
Hell yeah, that's so dope.
That's sick.
I'm excited for that one.
Travis, I keep
finally.
I keep cracking up looking at Travis Lane.
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about me over here, man. I'm just podding.
Started as a bit, and this is going to be the rest of. This is going to be every show from now.
This is the thing. This is how I pod. Okay.
I might start doing them from bed.
See,
you as well.
This is how we pod.
Bathroom.
Everyone should be all tucked in.
Yeah.
Doing the podcast, but don't ever tell the guests what's going on.
Exactly.
Don't mention it.
Just like sideways.
Oh
like
man.
Laying down.
We've really broken new ground on the show today.
Oh yeah.
Thank you if you've listened thus far. We'll be back next week.
I wonder how many starts and stops we had for this episode.
The ratio is going to be a ratio.
That's a good sign when there's 5 attempted exits, and that's always something's going right.
Are you still listening to the 5 on 5 podcast? No, I'm not.
No. We Irish exit this real quick.
Real quick. I'm going to go listen to Rick Rubin's podcast instead.
Oh man.
We will be back next week. This week, we're recording from Sunday. This episode will be out today, basically.
Yep.
Nick goes into hibernation and edits and tidies everything up, and the finished product of a soup sandwich, basically. We'll see you next week with our special guest, Road Podcast very own friend of the podcast, fantastic podcaster himself,
and fantastic DJ too.
Fantastic DJ and great human being. Anything else we need to say about this guy?
I mean, Jamie's the man.
It's Jamie the Great. If I haven't even, Nick, anything you gotta say about Jamie? He's the best.
I love him.
Nice.
A resounding review from Pete Lopez, Las Vegas.
No, I love Jaime. Jaime's the man. I told the other day, happy belated birthday.
Hey, happy belated, Jaime.
Oh yeah. We were just out there for his birthday. We will talk about that. Boy, that was a night. Neat, lasted solid 2.6 seconds in the nightclub.
That's pretty good.
I will
see everyone.
That counts.
I hopped on to DJ. Nick came out to see me DJ in Vegas, and he's like, I'm on my way. He comes out. I play maybe 1-2 songs. Nick's, I'm out of here. I gotta go.
We're on the same wavelength there.
I tried.
At 32,
I went for it.
Same, huh?
I couldn't. It was a good time.
You tried.
I was there for a good time, not a long time.
There you go.
All right, gentlemen. We will see you next week. Shout out to Stratus. Go follow him, Stratus Base, on all socials. Go buy some hot sauce, Nukes hot sauce. Use code 5on5, direct music service. We're back to DJing. Go download some new music. You need new music for the club. Directmusicservice.com. Promo code 5on5. Travis didn't say it. Ring the bell. Shout out to the followers. Travis, YouTube.
Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Ding the bell to notify you when we drop a new episode, y'all. I think that's it. I think that's what I got. I think that's all I got.
See ya.
Peace.
Thanks, boys. Later.
All right.